Numero uno, el maestro, back on top. Give it up for the master. Let's see ourselves as the champion, DoA5. Okay, thank you. Yeah. There you go, buddy. I got that one.
I'm Brian Dawson, back again at Southern California Regionals, here with Emmanuel Master Rodriguez, the winner of the DoA5 tournament. Master, how does it feel to win this major?
It feels good, man. It feels good, to be honest with you. I'm glad I came out here. I'm glad a lot of people kind of came out to kind of support the scene. It's a good experience, man. I loved it. It was a great match at the very end. I thought it was a nail biter, but it was good. It was fun, so I like it. I feel great. I like the medal. I love it all.
Now, you lost to Mamba at DID. You weren't able to reset the bracket then. When you reset the bracket here, how did that feel?
It felt really good because, like, I felt like, especially when he sent me to losers originally, I felt like that should have been my match. But, you know, sometimes things happen. And it's like you either let it bother you in your mind and you let it mentally mess with you, or you just adapt or, get better and just say, screw it. It happened. Let's move on. Let's make something happen here. You know what I'm saying? I'm already out here this far. I might as well try to make something happen. You know what I'm saying? So I feel back then that even though I wasn't able to do it back then, I just, it's always close between me and him. And I think, like I said in an earlier interview with you, that I feel like this has become a new rivalry between me and him.
Now, I noticed multiple times you were not punishing Helena. Can you tell us why there was no punishment?
There's a number of things, but the main reason I was trying to adjust to certain things on the game. Like, it's just, I felt like certain inputs wouldn't register, so it would make me more hesitant to punish things like the palm and stuff like that. And I was just like, it's right there. It's like, I'm not taking that thing. So I would try to find other ways to, punish them and, with the basics, you know what I'm saying? But trust me, I saw it, and I can hear you in the back of my head. He's not punishing anything, you know what I'm saying? So trust me, I know.
All right, now, a lot of people can complain about Helena's blender.
Right.
And we noticed during both grand final sets that when Mamba would get the blender off more than once in a match, he would win the match. When you applied so much offensive pressure that he couldn't get the blender off once or even only once, you would win the match. What were you doing to nullify Helena's blender options?
Well, the first thing is you hope you get a big stage. That's one thing. But sometimes the cards don't come out that way, you know what I'm saying? So the first thing is if I have a big stage, I space her out. I make sure I use my spacing tools, like, the down 4 plus kick and stuff like that, to put that pressure and stay at advantage, you know what I'm saying? Because she has a slow jab as well. So I got to use that to my advantage. Other things that I did is just make sure I block certain situations. If I felt that after the blender he would do a mid-punch, I would have to, as a Hayabusa player, I got to know that, because that's my best option to do the advance hold and then kind of like switch it up for him, you know what I mean? And in a smaller stage, I got to make sure that whenever he's playing unsafe or whenever I'm in a good position where I can position him on the wall, I got to take full advantage of that. Rather it be me jumping over him, me slamming him on the wall, doing the crossover forward punch and like landing the throw. I got to take full advantage of that stuff. As you know, sometimes I got like the Izuna and I was going to do the Izuna combo. It kind of got wacky. That hurt a little bit, but that's what I kind of did. I just try to space, and at the same time, if I could apply pressure, if I knew I could apply pressure, I applied it.
That's awesome to hear. There were a couple points in time when Mamba went back to character select screen. One time, right before that very final match, he actually moved around the character select screen as if he was going to change characters. What was going through your head at the time?
Through my mind, I felt like he wanted to pick Alpha because he went through a lot of characters, right? And I know he plays a lot of characters. He's talented with several characters. But to me, it was like, I was thinking in my head as he was on there, I was like, do you really want to go down that road right now? Do you really want to go down this road? And if anything else, even if he didn't really maybe it was just like something just to kind of throw me off. At the end, I felt like he just wanted to buy time. I felt like he just wanted to readjust. He was trying to reassess the situation. If he was going to pick a different character, now was that time. There was no other thing. And I was kind of thinking to myself, I'm like, I know I play Hayabusa all the time, but I got character lock now and I can't move. But I think he just wanted to buy more time. So overall, I felt like if it's not Alpha, he's going back to Helena. He has to.
When we interviewed Mamba just before you, he said, you've got one win, he's got one win. At final round, he's going to show you who's boss. Do you have anything to say to that?
We're going to make it happen. I want to see what's going to happen. I mean, I'm all about that competition. So if he wants to show me who's boss like Rick Ross, then hey, I'm down. Let's make it happen.
You heard it here first. Black Mamba vs. Master, the revenge, only at Final Round.